what went through my head when I first got the allegation? Just fear and confusion. I didn't understand what was happening. I put my faith in the system thinking it was the right choice, and I was let down. And I was let down over and over again until I hired Attorney Seaver. He told me where his specialties were, what he was comfortable covering and not covering, and he provided me with all the information that I needed. He told me everything that was going on. He called me on weekends. He called me late at night. I couldn't get a hold of my attorney. She was never available. I had to talk to somebody else in order to get to her, and then the messages were forwarded through. So it was always me speaking to someone, speaking to the attorney. That wasn't the case with Attorney Seaver. Attorney Kevin Seaver saved my life, and he'll be your representation. He'll give you everything that you need for success in your situation too. Because anyone who's going through a situation with DCF, anyone who's up against them, 100% needs true, professional, seasoned, experienced representation. And that's what Kevin Seaver applies in this situation. It made it simple having the flat fee. It made it simple how he would communicate on weekends after hours, how he'd communicate through email. It made it easy how he had an amazing support staff who were reaching out and providing information to me as well. The entire process, as terrifying as it was easy through Attorney Kevin Seaver because of the communication, because of his plan, because of the flat fee. And for anyone who's afraid of, the cost of the situation, anyone who's having any apprehension about it, just know that you 100% get what you pay for with Attorney Kevin Seaver. And truly, he deserved to be paid more for what he did for me in my case. If my son had been placed with a foster family, it would have been terrible for him. A foster family doesn't know him. Him and I have our routines. We sing, we dance, we snuggle, we play. A foster family is not going to treat my child the way that I would. I'm a fantastic mother, and to pull my son from me to give to a foster family would be a huge disservice to my son. Working with other attorneys, I felt as though someone was walking beside me in a park. It's an analogy I always use. Someone's walking beside me in the park, and all these things keep hitting me and hitting me and hitting me, and I'm getting bruised and battered walking through this park. But Kevin Seaver, when I hired him as my attorney, walking through the park with him, he's got an umbrella and he's blocking me from everything coming my way. And he's guiding me this way and he's guiding me that way. And he's taking me on the right paths. And when something comes from the side and I don't know what to do, he holds up the umbrella and he protects me again and again. Attorney Seaver over-delivered, truly. The weekend phone calls, the check-ins, letting me know what's going on. I never had to wonder what Attorney Kevin Seaver was doing for my case. He would shoot me a text message, send me an email, have someone from his team check in with me, telling me what was going on, that he was thinking about my case, that the team is working. And that's not something you get with other attorneys. So to answer your question, Attorney Kevin Seaver exceeded my expectations, got me the result that I needed. And I highly recommend him for anybody who's on the fence, who doesn't know what to do. Attorney Kevin Seaver will help you to know what to do. He went above and beyond the communication, the personal cell phone number, the weekend communication, the late night hour communication, the step-by-step guide on what I'm doing for my case, the entire team coming together to support me, to support my case, because they don't lose. Attorney Kevin Seaver doesn't lose, and he won my case. Thank you.